into another Song Sunday. Hey everyone. Give me just a second. Hey everybody. Welcome to the live. Let me go ahead and start with song number 4. Hey everybody. I'm gonna do song number 4 today. Hey, hey everybody. We're gonna do song number 4 today. Okay, so we're gonna do song number 4. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Um, I'll try that next week because I already kind of got it set up. But you're right though. I should be saying, but I'll do it next week. I'll try it just because I already kind of did the setup and I don't want to change it because I feel like it might go better. So yes, you're always supporting me. Thank you so much. Hey, we're gonna do song number 4 today. Okay, let's go ahead and start with song number 4, y'all. It's gonna feel so good, I promise. Okay, so song number 4, there's 8 verses. So I'm gonna go ahead and read it right now. Hear me, O Lord, when I call, O Lord my God of righteousness. Thou hast enlarged me when I was in distress. Have mercy upon me and hear my prayer. O ye sons of men, how long will ye turn my glory into shame? How long will ye love vanity and seek after leasing? But know that the Lord hath set apart him that is godly for himself. The Lord will hear when I call unto him. Stand in awe and sin not. Commune with your own heart and in your bed, and be still. Offer the sacrifices of righteousness and put your trust in the Lord. There may be that say, Who will shew us any good? Lord, lift thou up the light of thy consciousness upon us. Thou hast put gladness in my heart more than in the time that their corn and their wine increased. I will both lay me down in peace and sleep, for thou, the Lord, makest me dwell in safety. Okay? So, verse number 1, says, "Hear me when I call, O God, my God of righteousness. Thou hast enlarged me when I was in distress. Have mercy upon me and hear my prayer." So that is like our opening. Like we're opening, and you guys know when we talking about God, it's God is the most high, there is nothing above God. And so he is the one and only true power. So we're calling out to God, which is the source. And it says, when I was in distress. So that is speaking like past tense. And it's just basically saying like when I was in distress, God, you brought me out of it. Like you delivered me. Because it says like when I was in distress, you had mercy upon me and you heard my prayer. So basically it's just speaking in past tense. And sometimes we have to remind ourselves of how good God has been to us because sometimes we can forget. So it's like if we're having a hard time, go back and think about when God was good to you and when God brought you out of like a desperate situation. And it brings upon like a deeper faith when you can think about when God has brought you out, because faith is the primary factor to making your breakthrough more effective. And it makes your manifestations more effective when you can think about a time when God was good to you and brought you out. And it says, "Have mercy upon me." So to me, I interpret that as mercy means the manifestations of whatever is wrong that you want God to fix. That would be His mercy. Whatever it is that you need, it doesn't matter what, you can bring anything to God. Whatever your problem is, like if you have a problem, you can just close your eyes and think about it, just give it to God. And so the mercy is like the manifestations of whatever you're praying for. "O ye sons of men, how long will ye turn my glory into shame? How long will ye love vanity and seek after leasing?" Son of men is the manifestations of your problems itself. Like whatever your problems are, let's just say the problem is your finances. Okay, so the sons of men would be, now you have bill collectors calling you, draining out your energy. So that's the sons of men. Like whatever the problem is, the sons of men can be like the manifestations of the problem. And so and we all have been there where like we have a problem and we can't stop thinking about it and we can't stop focusing on the problem, and it just makes us shameful and it makes us feel kind of just like not good. And so that is what it's talking about when it's saying, sons of men, and that it's taking the glory of God from you. So your glory is just kind of like your glow, like your aura, like that what glows from the inside out. And so the sons of men is what robs us of our glory and makes us feel like it makes us feel like we are not doing the best that we can when our glory is taken from us. It kind of just it like strips away what's good in us is, and it makes us feel shameful. And so we all know what it feels like. We've all been there. Okay, so I'm gonna read y'all's comments in a minute. I promise. Just let me get through this, and then we can chit chat. Okay. "How long will ye love vanity and seek after leasing?" So that's exactly what the ego does. It like it the vanity of the ego is us going back and forth in our own minds, just like letting our minds have the power. When really we're supposed to put our power and our trust in God. Like that's what we're supposed to do. And just recognize that the problem is not bigger than God. Okay, verse number 4, your inner, it says, stand in awe and sin not. Commune with your own heart in your bed and be still. So it's saying, it's like your inner voice, because you can hear like the voice has changed. And it says, stand in awe and not sin. So if you're sitting here thinking about your problems and you're not focusing on God, you're literally sinning. Like that is a sin to not focus on God and to worry about your problems. And you're supposed to be focusing on God and just giving Him your attention. Like go to your bed, relax, don't stress out because you know you're supposed to be focusing on God right now. Like your problem is not bigger than God. God is the infinite. So it's just basically telling you exactly what to do. Like go lay down, calm down, relax. It's not that serious. So calm down, stop your racing thoughts, stand in awe of God in privacy. Okay, offer sacrifices of righteousness. So verse number 5. Offer sacrifices of righteousness and put your trust in the Lord. So basically, the sacrifices of righteousness is like don't worry about the problem. Again, it does take some sacrifice though, because it's so easy to focus on the problem. So it says offer sacrifices of righteousness. You know, give all that to God. It's just basically it just kind of repeats itself. Because it does take some effort to put your trust in the Lord and not trust in the problem. Because see, the problem is not bigger than God. Nothing is bigger than God. And we all do it. Like we sit there, we worry, and we just keep going on and on in our minds when we're supposed to be focused on God. And everybody has faith in something. Like there's no such thing as a faithless person. Like everybody has faith in something. If you have an awareness and you have a consciousness, you can either put your faith in your problems or you can put your faith in God. If you put your faith in your problems, you're doomed. So there's no such thing as a faithless person. So you have to put your trust in the Lord. Okay? Y'all got that? Okay, and then it says, verse number 6, there be many that say, who will shew us any good? Lord, lift upon, lift thou up the light of thy countenance upon us. So many are those thoughts that keep running in our minds that we can't like get to stop. So I need y'all to understand that when it's saying many are those are the thoughts in your mind, all of the negative thoughts that come to your mind. I really need y'all to understand that because that's like the biggest problem is your thoughts. Okay? And so then we're going to go to verse number 7. It says, thou hast put gladness in my heart more than in the time that their corn and their wine has increased. So basically, what that's saying is think about a time when things were really good in your life. Okay, you're going through this problem, right? Now, think about a time when things were like the corn and the wine was increased, where like things were so good in your life. But God is going to fix your problem. He's going to turn it around, and it's going to be better than that. It's going to be better than what it was whenever whenever the things was like the best in your life, like just imagine even better than that. That is what God is going to do for us. He's going to turn things around and it's going to be better than the best time that you've ever experienced in your life. So it said, verse number 7 says, thou hast put gladness in my heart. So he's telling you exactly what to do. He's telling you exactly what to do. He's telling you to feel gladness in your heart. Feel gladness in your heart. He's telling you what to do. And even when you think it's no way out, you have to feel it in your mind because that's the secret. If you think that when the problem gets better, I'll feel better, but that's actually backwards. The secret is to feel better in your mind first, and then your situation is going to get better. But it's the opposite. Okay. Verse number 8. Oh, you know what? Okay, can y'all hear me better now? I think that's probably like a little bit better. Okay, so no, verse number 8 says, I will both lay me down in peace and sleep, for thou, the Lord, makest me dwell in safety. So basically, that's like your ending prayer. It's like, I'm going to rest. I'm not going to worry anymore. Because if you sit here and worry, there's that's actually like a sin. If you worry about stuff and you're not praying about it and giving it to God, that is a sin. And God doesn't want us to do that. So give it to God. Don't worry. Go lay down. Go rest. And everything will be okay. And it really doesn't matter what I did, God. If I did something that was wrong, or if, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you did. If the situation is messed up, God is going to fix it, turn things around, and you really don't have to worry. And the problem is outmatched. Once you give the problem to God, the problem is outmatched and it's not bigger than God. And so it's up to us to keep our minds on God because He's the one that is going to rework our brains. He's going to heal our minds and He's going to give us our minds back. So it's up to us to stay focused on God, stay relaxed. The more we feel better, the more our faith is increased, the more the problem is going to manifest itself and it's not going to be a problem anymore. And so it doesn't matter like what the circumstances are. All you have to do is just rest, keep your mind focused on God, and God is going to be the one to turn the situation around. Because once you put your mind on God and stay focused, that is when the situation is going to manifest and the situation is going to heal itself. Okay. Do you have any questions for me? Let me see. I'm going to reach out. Can y'all hear me a little bit better? Um, I'm going to address the moderator situation. Um, thank you guys. Y'all are so sweet. Hey, Sasha. Hey, Loki. Um, Hey, Quentin. Hey, Steve. Fresh University. Hey, um, oh, y'all have some really good comments. Do y'all hear me a little bit better now, though? Do y'all hear me a little bit better? I don't know. I have like something underneath my phone, and I think it was kind of like messing up the sound a little bit. But yeah, so basically, whatever your problem is, doesn't matter what it is, just give it to God and He'll heal your situation. This psalm today is very short and sweet. It's not very long, but it's like straight to the point, and it just guides you of what you should do if you have a problem and how to heal it. You can hear me better now. Okay, good. Yeah, so that's just pretty much it, y'all. We still got our balloons for 1K. Thank you guys. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and thumbs up the live. I really appreciate everybody for being here. Um, so yes, y'all. If y'all get lost next time, make sure you have your Bible. Make sure you have your Bibles so that you can follow along, so that you don't get lost. Because I probably do move kind of fast because I don't want to hold y'all for too long. I just want to kind of be short and sweet with it, so that way you guys don't get tired. Because I know attention spans kind of run wild. So that is all I have for today for the song. And so I'm gonna go ahead and end this live, and then I'm gonna come right back. But for the song, like I try to keep it, straight from just that. So I'm going to check out, and I'll be right back. Bye.